We need to learn more about them, though. We
Mm-hmm.
actually do,
Mm-hmm.
and begin to feel it. Do you think that maybe if you're in a situation, it's hypothetical, but all right, you're starting to feel emotions. You went down. You're at list. You're on number 3 on the list, and you're trying to work through this and learn more about it. You feel something come out. Somebody said something. Something happened, and you start to get a little hot under the collar. You kind of feel like something is not going right. You're having this thought. Okay, hey, look, I've identified. I'm on number 3. I've identified some sort of feeling here. Man, that takes a lot of work. First of all, I'm having this. I got to pull back and think about it, and look at it, and wonder, is this appropriate for the moment? What do I do with that emotion once I say, okay, I've got this. I'm feeling like this is coming. It could just take me off in a place I don't want to. What's the instruction? What do I do with that? I'm feeling it. This is getting not where I want it to go. I don't know. I'm hypothetical.
Well, and I don't know what's next on this list, but one way to think about this is that we want to have feelings, not feelings have us, and
Right.
so emotional states have ebb and flow. So often it's important, and that's where that concept of self-reflective function, so that you have the ability to sort of be both participant and observer in your own inner states, and that can be really, really helpful. Because then it allows you to be able to develop that curiosity, and it's wonderful if it can be a loving curiosity, and that's
Right.
often hard. I can think of an example. This was a couple of weeks I was at my private practice, and I was talking to somebody came in the office in the general office, not in the room, and I'm in there
Right.
trying to get I was trying to get a test, a malingering test of all things. I was trying to find the booklet for it, and I was going to give it to myself because I can't really
I
tell.
was
I
thinking
don't know
of
if I can be
lingering stuff. This is a self-inflicted wound right here. I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
no,
but go ahead.
I wasn't sure if I could trust. I can trust myself, but and somebody came in and I started talking to them, and they talked to me for a few minutes, and then turned and started talking to somebody else in the office, and seemed really excited to see them and gave them a hug. And as that happened, I was
Right.
like, I'm walking out of the office, and I suddenly feel, why do I suddenly feel like just this feeling of rejection? Like, it's just really like, I was like, man, what is that? What is that about? And then I went in and I was meeting with a patient, and we were sort of talking, and the patient said, well, look, I'd like to sort of reduce our sessions. Let's meet in a month. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. It's cool. Then after the end of the session, I also felt it there too. Right, I felt this feeling of like
Sense of
rejection.
Rejection,
I'm like,
loss. Everybody's getting a hug,
yeah.
but you.
And so
Thank
in that moment, I could literally feel myself, like if I wasn't careful, I could get sucked into that, and that could sort of be a state that I carry with me in the end of the rest of the evening.
That's really I'm glad you said it in that way, because I think these emotions have this lingering effect. They just don't go away. They just like they're just clinging to you, and it's
They
a
could
negative
grow.
thing, and you have to do something about it. And I guess that's where the cognitive behavioral people came in, talked about thinking affecting feelings in some
Well,
way.
I was
if
able
they
to-
can, I don't know.
I was able to fix this. I just went out and I shot both their dogs.
Oh yeah. So
I'm
back
kidding.
to that terrible example. Can we?
I'm kidding.
I'll tell you what. Next week, put on the agenda only positive examples of therapy and outcomes
Okay, yeah.
and issues that people have. So.